Hello everyone, so this video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally post on this channel. So I'm just going to be explaining why I made a second YouTube channel and why I made the decision to get a service dog. So as you all know, or for those of you that have been here for a long time and that have been subscribed to me since the start of me posting, you guys know I'm visually impaired and I use a cane to get around. But for those of you that are new and have no idea, I am visually impaired or legally blind. And the reason why I made a second YouTube channel is because I really enjoy educating and spreading awareness on people about people with disabilities like myself, specifically blindness for me, and the blind community, and also advocating for people with disabilities in general. That's what I do on my second channel. And also just a variety of other stuff, like other than educating and awareness on disability, also like awareness and educating on service dogs, which I'll soon be doing. I already have content on that page because I started in October of last year. The reason why I chose to make a second YouTube channel is because I didn't really want all those type of videos on this channel. It was just my decision. I thought it would be nice to just make a second YouTube channel related to that stuff. And the reason why I want to get a service dog, or specifically for me a guide dog because of blindness, is because I really think having a working dog in my life other than just a pet would be really nice, because I feel it would make me feel more independent and more confident in public. So I'm getting the dog from this nonprofit organization called Guiding Eyes for the Blind, which is one of the 13 guide dog schools here in the United States of America. They're a charity. Any form of service dog gets zero government funding. You can do owner training or get training through a program. So basically they rely on donations. These dogs are pretty expensive, but we get them free of charge. So they cost, depending on the school, $20,000 to $60,000 per dog, because all that money that they fundraise, these organizations make, is it goes towards the breeding, the training, the housing, etc., all that stuff. These dogs are never forced to work. They love it. If that dog didn't want to be a working dog, they let them know. And they're people that just do it out of the kindness of their hearts, and they give them to people like clients like me who need them. And these dogs already get pre-named, so basically, which means that it's not like a pet where you get to name it by yourself from like a shelter. These dogs are already named because they need a name for training. First, when they're born at the guide dog school, and then the puppy raisers take them and they do obedience training, all the basics for any dog. After about a certain amount of time, they bring them back to the guide dog school, which is the most toughest thing to do, I bet. I can't imagine doing that. That would be really hard for me if I was a puppy raiser. Anyways, and then they do like training with like the guide dog harness. I'll pull up a photo of what a guide dog looks like. With the harness on. And they also do public access training in malls, hospitals, hotels, you name it, all the public places that us humans go. Part of requirements of getting a guide dog is that you need to have perfect orientation and mobility skills, or O&M, which is basically where people like me with a visual impairment are trained to navigate space, or with a specialized teacher who takes us around the community and practices with us like street crossings, transit stuff, etc. And I've done that pretty much my whole life since I was 3 years old. Another requirement is that you need to be committed to keeping up the training and caring for the dog, because they're not going to give you a dog and say, okay, have a nice life. They check on you once every year to make sure that your dog is still keeping up training. For my school specifically, they do residential training, which they call it, which is basically where like we go to the guide dog school, we go to their training campus for 3 weeks, staying in a dorm and doing training for, I don't know, like 6 to 8 hours. It's very tiring but worth it. But they also offer home training, which is what I'll be doing. So home training is basically where, like, once I am on a waiting list right now, and I already got approved. They've seen that I have the good potential to be a good candidate, so they approved me. Right now I'm on a waiting list to get my guide dog. Once they find a dog that matches my lifestyle, personality, and walking speed, that all goes into account, the admissions committee will call me, and then they will tell me that if they found a dog for me, and then we'll do training here. So like, we're gonna do training here in my home area, around my home here, and other places that I know. I feel like since I'm not gonna be a first-time service dog user or a guide dog user, I feel like it would be nice to just do home training, and then once I get my second dog for who knows how many years later, do the residential training program or go to the campus for 3 weeks in New York. That's my plan. I'll link down Guiding Eyes for the Blind. I'll link down their website so you guys can check them out for what programs they offer other than guide dog training. They're an amazing organization. I've spoke to some of the people there. They're great. And also, you need to have perfect good skills with your cane, which is this thing, which is you guys seen plenty of times. The guide dog and the cane don't suit everybody. For me, like, at this point, slowly transitioning. With a cane, you have tactile feedback. I use it on the floor so I could feel like what's in front of me. But with a guide dog, they're just gonna take you around it, and it requires more auditory listening skills. And I do pretty well with auditory and tactile feedback. And I do use some of my vision for the advantages I do have. Right now, I can see that my phone is right there. I know it's on a tripod because I remember setting it up. It's the color black. I can kind of see it from the gray wall, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of like hidden in the corner. The shadows kind of making it darker. But I could see, like, it's recording because I could see the red line right there, but I can't see what it's counting, so I can't really tell. I know it's facing me because I could see my door and stuff behind me a little bit. To me, it just looks like a white rectangle. That's the whole reason why I made a second YouTube channel, and why I want to get a service dog. And I feel like it'll be nice for me to, because I don't think anybody in this elevator community has a service dog of any way. I know some of us, quite a bit of us, do have some form of a disability or not. My family said that I'm ready for the commitment, and I feel ready for it too. Because at age 20, I feel perfectly mature and capable of handling it. If you guys enjoyed this video today, comment, like, and subscribe, and that'll be it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.